All right, so I started recording. So you can introduce yourself if you don't mind.
Uh, I'm from Turkey. Now we are in Turkey, in Amasra. I met the Bob here. Nowadays, I'm just traveling and trying to sell bracelet. Uh, Actually, I'm very new about this issue. How I start, I wait a lot, I think,
Yeah.
and it's a little bit ashamed because I didn't know how the people treat me, how they were their behaviors to me. But so far so good. I'm really surprised.
So how long has it been?
I think it is just 10 days.
All right, so let's rewind. And if you can tell me about your past and where you came from, what you were doing before this.
Okay, actually, I'm not totally stranger to this world. I mean, selling on the street because my life started like this when I was because my father's job is one. Of course, he was selling several stuffs, but also touristic for the foreigners in Istanbul. I started like this, and my first nickname is Invisible Man.
Invisible Man.
Yes, because I was 6 years old and my child, and I was watching the cartoon, and then it is forbidden to sell without because we don't pay the tax. So police came and everybody escaped, but I saw in the cartoon Bugs Bunny follow the police and police don't see him. And then okay, as a cartoon I follow by the just behind of the police, and police of course saw me, but they treat me didn't see. So all the people around put me a nickname. They gave me a nickname as a Invisible Man. So that was my first nickname. Of course, that is not easy life if you have a family and children's need to go to the school or something, so you don't earn much.
Yeah.
So I tried to find myself another job, and then after my high school education, I became a machinery guy. I mean metal machining, and then I work like this. And I saw also that is not the best option. Then I said I will try university. Then I studied and I won the exam. My first university is in Kayseri, Erciyes University, and then I became a airframe maintenance. But I didn't work because I passed another school. It was well-known in Turkey, Middle East Technical University.
ODTÜ.
Yes, ODTÜ. And
I was just there.
you were there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a friend that lives on the campus.
Ah,
She's a wonderful woman. She would love to meet you.
yes. Nice campus we had.
Yeah.
And my 5 years I passed and then but because my background was not good, I had a very difficult times, but finally it finished. Then I started to work in the defense industry, rocket building, but honestly I didn't like it because of military issues. Of course, if you start to work with militaries, you understand they are also human and you have a nice conversation. But when you think you are producing bomb, I was okay. In the engineering sense, everything is okay. But when you think about the final product, it's not good. So I would love to work with commercial airplanes. So I found an opportunity in the Korea, South Korea, with the. I think this is not advertisement because it's a huge company, Airbus. So 350, I work on it, and 5 years I passed in Korea. I can say it was a very good part of my life. Really nice. I really love to Korean people and Korean language. I start to learn, and it was very funny. They what their talk and their style when they speak, and their mind, their lifestyle. So I really liked it, and I think in Korea I met first time psychedelic parties.
In Korea?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And I met some hippie communities. Actually, hippies in my soul, because in Grand Plaza, when I was child, we were selling some stuff, beer, clothes, and then it is hippie style.
Ja, geh ein bisschen zur Seite,
So
nach rechts.
it was in my inside, but I couldn't find any opportunity to live in that style. But in Korea, I found some peace, and I met with them. I passed times every year, gatherings. So it was so fun. I really liked music and camping at the same time in nature.
Ja, mach einfach.
And then finally it finished. And then I returned to Turkey. I stay here. Okay, I'm here as a tourist. I will just observe and I will work. I worked in Istanbul for 1 year. Then I got an opportunity in Italy. I went to Italy aircraft company, another one, Leonardo now, names. North of Italy. Okay, it was also, but actually I was fed up working, so I was thinking about quitting the job, and then there was some myths about eco-villages. People live in a community without money or something. I just heard, but I never met with them. I searched in Italy. I found one, Elfi, in Bologna, Elfi Valley. They call them elves, Elfi in Italian.
Elves?
Yes, elves. Yes, every house there are pictures, paintings like this, elves. It was very nice life. You live in the nature, in the mountain, and you produce some products, and you turn by yourself without selling or buying something. So it was, of course, little money you need, well, very little money. So I really like that lifestyle. And when I returned to Turkey, okay, let me start. Of course, hitchhiking. Also, my background. I was working with my grandmother in the garden, and we had a donkey. But when the time is very late, we cannot ride the donkey to people. My grandmother was signing to the cars, and then I did also when I was high school. In high school, I did, but short distances. Okay, I said, okay, let's start with the more bigger, and then I went to France by hitchhiking, and then travel in France.
You went to France? You flew to France, or you?
No, from Italy.
Oh, okay.
From Italy. Actually, we got a bus, but later, actually, I went to work for grape picking, but they didn't let me to work. And then I started hitchhiking. I went to the Bordeaux, near Bordeaux, to one of my friend's house. Then I returned back to Italy. And then I went to Bari, then Albania, and then Kosovo, Üsküp, and Bulgaria and Turkey. All autostop hitchhiking, except Italy, because Italy is very difficult. Inside Italy is very difficult. Anyway, then I said, okay, I sit down a little bit. And I said, okay, I will continue to hitchhike. Then I start Istanbul, Bursa, Izmir, Aydın, Muğla, Antalya. And I slept sometimes, used couch surfing, or sometimes on the beach, sometimes camping, like this. Then I stay at home because of Corona.
Yeah.
But after a little
What's
bit,
home? Where's home?
my home is, yes, my home is Earth. Yes, and my home is my tent. I stay with my parents, and then after a while I said, okay, start again. I went to Ankara to my friend's house, stay there. Then and now I'm trying to find the communities in Turkey also. I met one in Ankara Güdül. Of course not comparable with the Elfs Valley. Their mind is totally different. And but nice people also. Now after Güdül, I stayed there 2 weeks, and then I will have to be on the road again, and I go to Safranbolu. Now we are in Amasra. It is my first time in my life with that part of Turkey, and my aim is going until Artvin, all the Black Sea side.
Okay.
Maybe if the borders open, go to the Georgia or goes to the southeast of Turkey. Now trying to sell bracelets. Before I tried some music, but I am not talented like this. My brain is not working with the instruments. But bracelet is okay. That is my short story, I think.
Short story. So when did you? So you left? When did you leave Italy?
Almost
what year?
1 year.
1 year ago?
1 year ago, I left to Italy.
Okay.
1 year ago, I left my job.
Yeah.
But last year, November, I left to Italy.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is the question I'm asking you: is the change in the world? So the world has changed for many reasons. Some of these changes are good. Some of them are bad. What's something that either you think has changed, that you think, should stay this way, or something that we need to change in this world for it to be a better place?
Of course, world means here not the real world. Earth is nature, but the people, as I understand, for me is too much hunger, greedy. Understand? Greed. People too greedy. So that is the problem. I think that is the only problem. Some people wants to take everything, but thanks God, there are some generous people also. But I think that is the issue for me, is the, can I say, greediness or hunger? Sorry for my
Greed.
greed.
World without greed. So what would you think is a solution for this? What's something tangible that people can do?
Because greed is because of greed. All the wars, not wars like bombing or something with the military bombs or military wars, but inside the people, between the people. So because of that, all the companies, some people try to get more promoted, more well paid, or so they are just pretend doing better, cheating. Everything comes from greed, I think. So that is for me, that is the issue in the world. People should be more generous, and they have to know they will not die because of starving, or they can't buy everything. So, or I don't really understand the very rich people where they pay money, get everything. I don't know how they feel, but I don't think they enjoy their life. They just seems to enjoy.
Yeah. So go back to the beach and tell me the story that you told me about the airport.
Airport, okay.
Yeah, so tell me like that experience that you had.
Okay, that time maybe more summarized. When I finished my university and start to work, of course it is a well-paid job, and then of course all the people around me was discovering the hot spots and where is the best food, where is the best parties or something. At the beginning I resisted a little bit, but all of my friends are going, and then I said okay, I will just flow inside of them. Then I discovered lunch in the airport, and you go there and you can eat many things with a little money. But you have to be some privilege to be able to go there. Okay, I have this privilege because I have many bank accounts, blah blah something. And then one day I was flowing, I think, Korea, and then I just passed one corridor to be able to go to lunch, and then I saw some people, I can say casual people, just stay on the floor, and they don't mind, they play with their children, and they are eating. They don't mind what it is dirty or not on the floor. Then I pass and I go to the lunch, and actually I was dieting. I cannot eat too much, but I don't know why I went there. Maybe that is the reason I went there. And then I saw some rich people. They were comparing. Both of them was flying, and they know which airplane they will take, and then they were comparing their airplanes. Mine is better, like this. And then I said okay, I didn't give them the initiate, and then I didn't have too much time to my flight, but I said okay, even 1 second or 1 minute, I will just go this corridor and I will sit down with these casual people. Then I went and I observed a little bit, and I take my flight. I think that is the break point for me to which side I will be. I will be with I will be a person with a seat, and businessman with a luxury car, or I will be on the street. So in that time I choose to be on the street.
How are you feeling right now? Tired?
No, I'm okay. I'm so far so good. I'm happier.
Let's have some fun. So, tell me about your favorite hobby in the world. Flirting.
Yes, flirting.
So, tell me the story, or like why you. But at the end, just tell me why you think it's important that people should have the skill or have.
No, I don't. I cannot say it is skill.
Sorry,
but
generalize it. I'll ask you later.
Okay.
So, tell me about your favorite hobby.
My hobby is Actually, I would say paragliding, but as I explained you before, yes, uh, flirting with a woman by eye contact. Whenever you are in a place, I think that is the most excited moment, and because if you got a sign from the girl and you start by eye contact, and then you are speaking with eye and like let's say telepathy, and starting to make a love by telepathy. For me, that is the most beautiful moment can pass between man and woman. Just before starting the relationship, that is very nice. So, other than flirting, is paragliding. Is I really missed the flying. I swam a lot, but I don't like anymore. I enrolled to Bosphorus racing from Asia to Europe,
Yeah.
and from Greece islands Megista to Kash, 7 kilometers. I did only one time, and next time I didn't go. It was too much for me. That is my hobbies. I don't know football, of course. I really like to play football, but when you pass one guy by, I don't know how to call in Turkey. We say çalım. By faking him with your body, it is really adrenaline.
Yeah.
I really like.
Great. All right. So yeah, the final thing would just be, if you had to give advice, based on what you talked about, based on your life, based on your values, if you had to just give advice to the people of the world, what would it be?
Actually, I am not a person to give the advice. I'm on my way. I don't claim I'm a good teacher or people should follow me. I don't claim that. I'm just on my way. But I can say the people, please be more generous. Not that greedy. You will not die because of starving. Come on. I can just say like this. I don't think I can give the advice. Maybe just one sentence. Maybe they will. Even when people follow me or not, even when people understand what I mean, it is good for me.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to interviewing with me, and then thank you for the great opportunity just to talk and be in your presence and to learn from you. I've learned a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Same here.
Yeah.
I'm thankful to you and give me this opportunity, make an interview. I think this is 2 or 3rd time somebody making with me interviews. It was first time it was in Korea, like a rural TV. They wanted to make an interview with me. And second in Safranbolu, cafe owner. And now you. Maybe next time, I don't know who.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.